Hello everyone, welcome to the latest episode, and this time I prepared a highly competitive tribal deck for you. The set Brothers War offers us so many great soldier creatures, and the synergy between this creature type is outstanding in the set, making it the perfect opportunity to build a competitive block deck. The strategy in this deck is to draw more cards than the opponent, create thousands of soldier tokens and enhance them with our soldier captains. This deck is fantastic because we can attack from the ground and from above. Each of the soldiers has an important role in this deck, and what makes this deck so strong is the combination between Tokasia's Welcome and the creation of soldier tokens, as those will also trigger this enchantment. So let's take a closer look at the creatures. At the center of this deck we have our Skystrike Officer, a solid creature for 3 mana. It has 2 free and flying, but its ability makes the difference here. Whenever this creature attacks, we create a soldier token, and when we tap 3 soldiers, we draw a card. In this deck it's so easy to create soldier tokens, and we also have a lot of cheap soldiers. Like Spectrum Sentinel, a 1/2 soldier with protection from multicolor. You should not underestimate Survivor of Carlis. It's a 1/1 creature with first strike, but I also like the other purpose of this creature. We can exile it from the graveyard and scry 2. The other soldier creature with 1 mana is Recruitment Officer, and the great thing about this card is if we get stuck during the game, we can spend 4 mana, look at the top 4 cards and pick a creature card with mana value 3 or less. Then we have some other creatures with flying. Our creatures are so valuable once they are on the battlefield and support each other, so therefore our Zephyr is important because we can prevent our creatures from being killed by any removal cards and bring them back to our hand. If we do, the Zephyr Sentinel gets a +1/+1 counter. Then we have also Harbin, Vanguard, Aviator is another flying creature, and whenever we attack with 5 or more soldiers, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain flying until end of turn. One of the most played cards in Standard is definitely Siege Veteran, who can distribute at the beginning of combat 1 counter, and if a creature we control dies, we get a soldier token. We have 2 copies of Muriel that creates X soldier tokens, where X is the number of soldiers we control, and then we have also Yotian Tactician, enhances all our soldiers. Let's go over to the enchantment. Tokasia's Welcome is the heart of this deck, because together with cards like Skystrike Officer, Siege Veteran or also Muriel, this can be a blast. Whenever a creature with mana value 3 or less enters the battlefield, we draw a card, and even when we don't have any creatures right now on the hand, we can attack with our Skystrike Officer, he creates a token and we draw a card. The same with the others, like Siege Veteran, when a creature dies it creates a token, we draw a card. Then also Muriel creates those weak soldier tokens, we draw a card. Then we have another enchantment which fits so well in this deck also because of the name. It's In the Trenches, which enhances our creatures. For 6 mana we can also exile a non-land permanent. Sorcery spells, we have 3 copies of Lay Down Arms, we can exile a creature with mana less or equal to the number of planes we control, and also we have 1 instant spell, it's Soul Partition. We can exile the permanent and the opponent can cast it again, but for 2 mana more. In total we have 12 planes, 10 islands and 2 copies of Fortified Beachhead. So when we show a soldier creature we can play this land untapped. So I would say let's play some games. So welcome to the first game. We are playing against Deathwing and our opponent starts the game. We have a very good hand. We have Tokasia's Welcome at the beginning together with Skystrike Officer. So you will see this synergy between those cards is just outstanding. Once those cards are on the battlefield, we are just keep drawing and drawing. So yeah, it's either Skystrike Officer or Siege Veteran or Muriel. And the good thing is, yeah, also those soldier tokens, they count as a creature which enters the battlefield, so in this case we'll also draw cards. And yeah, Zephyr Sentinel, we can just attack with this creature next turn. It has also flash, so Tokasia's Welcome, and the only thing that could improve our hand is maybe a soldier creature with mana cost 1, but yeah, even though that's a very good hand that we have here at the beginning. Gravestone Strider, yeah, it's just a creature with power 1, so here we can just cast Skystrike Officer. And the good thing is about Skystrike Officer, we don't need actually Tokasia's Welcome to draw cards. Also we have a creature that allows us to draw cards. As soon as we have 3 soldiers on the battlefield, we can tap 3 soldiers and we will draw a card. So you can see this deck is very flexible and we have several ways how we can just deal with these situations. So here we have another Skystrike officer, I think we'll just go first with the tactician, who enhances all the soldiers by giving them +1/+1. And also, yeah, we have lay down arms, we can exile a creature. And you have, have you seen Skystrike Officer just created a soldier token and we could draw a card. Wedding Announcement, a very strong card. Yeah, soon I will also have a vampire deck. I think I'm just missing 3 vampires. I just need 3 gold wildcards, and then also this vampire deck is finished. So I think we can just cast maybe, let's see, the tactician is just a creature, non-legendary creature, so actually we can put a second copy on the battlefield, and you see we are just drawing cards. And the good thing is I really like playing with tribal decks, because I mean, for block decks it's very hard, but when you're playing a tribal deck, the synergy in those decks is even more better than. And in the case of soldiers, you can see all of them are soldiers, and once Muriel is on the battlefield, we'll just and we attack with Muriel, we will create X creatures equal to the numbers of soldiers we have already on the battlefield. So, and what I also like about this deck is Skystrike Officer is a flying creature, also the Zephyr Sentinel. We have so many flying creatures also in this deck. It's very flexible. Kaya Planeswalker, Spirit's Justice, Surveil 2, exile a card from the graveyard. And yeah, if they don't have any flying creatures, they are dead. Let's see. They can create a copy of one of those creatures, right? They are just gaining life points, and it's a... yeah, but in this case it's a tapped flying creature. So I think that's it then. But you can see also how fast it works. The most important is just to bring Tokasha's Welcome on the battlefield, and also to have some small soldier creatures on the hand. So yeah. Also it's very good to have like soldiers that costs only 1 mana. So turn 4 we can just put Tokasha's Welcome on the battlefield and one of those smaller soldiers. GG. That's it. So here we go, we have 3 lands. Also we have the Harbin Vanguard Aviator on the hand. It's a very good defender actually. I mean, it's a flying creature with 3/2 and it only costs 2 mana. That's very unusual because flying creatures are usually more expensive, and here you have a creature with flying and it's already a 3/2 creature then. Infernal Grasp, yeah, they will lose 2 life. Also here we have Muriel, perfect. I think we can just put in the trenches on the battlefield. Yeah, the only disadvantage is in the trenches to activate the second ability to exile a non-land permanent is very expensive. But it enhances our creatures by +1/+1. That's great. Shakedown Heavy. I mean, you can decide, right? Defending player may have, you draw a card, if they do, untap. Okay, I mean, then we'll receive 6 damage. That's a lot, but I mean, at the beginning we can let them attack us. And let's attack Harbin Vanguard. I think I will just put Lawrence Escape. I will just cut this card off the deck because we have Zephyr Sentinel. It works similar, we can just also protect one of our cards here. And we just need also a little bit more creatures, I think. Maybe 3-4 copies of Zephyr Sentinel is good. Yeah, we can protect it. They will attack. And yeah, I think we can let them attack us again. Next turn, if we are going to attack with Muriel, we'll just create... let's cast first... Yeah, we have to pay 6 mana. I think it's better to play Spectrum Sentinel and attack with both creatures, so we will create 3 tokens. They will block it. Maybe they have a wipeout card because they just blocked the Muriel. And if we are going to attack with all the creatures, if we have 5 or more soldier creatures on the battlefield attacking the opponent, they will all receive also +1/+1 and flying from Harbin, Vanguard, Aviator. So no, I mean in this case we can block, GG. So this time we start the game, we have Fortified Beachhead, so we can show them a soldier creature and it will enter the battlefield untapped. Also the Sentinel again. Yeah, I think we'll start either with Spectrum Sentinel or maybe the Recruitment Officer. We'll show them first the Officer. So I think we'll just start with this creature here. And yeah, if we are going to get stuck during this game, we can also pay 4 mana, look at the top 4 cards and pick one of the creatures that only cost 3 or less mana. So let's attack first. And I think I will just wait until the end of the opponent's turn. Then we can also cast the Sentinel. Yeah, let's do that. And if we are going to bring back the Officer, it will also receive a +1/+1 counter. Titania, I mean it can remain on the battlefield, that's fine. I think it's good to be very fast right now, because green has some very mighty creatures, some big. Also Reach is very common in green decks. So let's cast the Spectrum Sentinel. Hopefully we'll draw another land, then we can also use the Tactician. Unfortunately no lands, so let's cast Survivor of Corliss. And yeah, Titania has Reach unfortunately, so we cannot attack right now. And unfortunately also we cannot activate Recruitment Officer's ability. Okay, come on, give us just 1 land. Actually, we don't need more, only 1, and then we can, yeah, we can just pick some creatures from the library. Also, the Tactician enhances all the soldier creatures. Let's see if they're going to attack. We can block also with Survivor of Corliss. It's Sentinel again. Let's see. I mean, no attacks for now. Yeah, Survivor of course is great when we have it in the graveyard, so we can also scry 2. But let's see. I mean, if we are going to attack with all the creatures. Ooh, a 6/6 with trample. That's a huge creature, yeah, that was what I was going to say. If you're playing a mono green deck, you can always expect some very big creatures. So Soul Partition, we can just bring it back. I think in this case we'll bring Titania back, and the opponent might cast it again from exile by paying 2 more mana. So let's attack. And we are still waiting for the 4th land. But even though it's good, I mean, it's fine for now. Here we have, and again, Titania. Wow, they are already 7/7 at 2/4. Wow, Siege Veteran, great. So we can just put a counter on maybe the Sentinel here. And if we're going to attack with the Sentinel, yeah, only Titania can block. So let's attack. And next turn, yeah, I think that's it. Then we can attack with the whole army. Would be great also to receive another land, so then we can just put Tactician on the battlefield, and also all the soldiers will be enhanced then. So let's see what the opponent is going to do. And I mean, this deck is highly competitive. It has the potential to reach, of course, be higher than gold. Also, I think, in my estimation, we should also win Platin, which is next, I think. And after Platin, it's Diamond, right? If I'm not mistaken. So in Platin, we should also compete very well. Siege Veteran. And let's attack with all. Also, the Harbin Vanguard Aviator will enhance all of them and give them also flying. Awesome. So, GG. So, opponent goes first, and yeah, we have the Siege Veteran, but we just need Tocasia's Welcome. Another copy of Siege Veteran, great. Survivor of Corliss. Yeah, one of the things that I really like about this deck is also that we can do a lot of things at the beginning already. Like we have like Survivor of Corliss, we have the Recruitment Officer, also the Artifact Creature Soldier, the Spectrum Sentinel. Life of Toshiro Umezawa. Wow, Doguchi Silencer, also a Kamigawa card. Maybe you are playing also against a block deck, would be great. Yeah, I haven't encountered a block deck since decades. I mean, it's very unusual right now to encounter block decks at the moment, because everyone wants to be competitive and it's very hard to find someone with a block deck. So Life of Toshiro Umezawa. Oh great, I really like this deck. It has all the Kamigawa cards, also in this specific art style. Okay, this one is not from Kamigawa, but it reminds me, do you know One Punch Man? It reminds me exactly from the manga. Yeah, this style looks awesome. Kaito Dancing Shadow creates a token artifact creature drone. Interesting. Yeah, Spectrum Sentinel, we have a great blocker right now. So, oh, but I just perceived it right now. It has also Death Touch. When this creature leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life. And you gain 2 life. So let's see, the Long Reach of Night. Also Kamigawa card. We can discard the planes. Let's do that. Yeah, that's also a very good card. So that's a cool strategy. They can just bring the creature back. In this case, it's also an enchantment saga, so they can just do this process again and do the those 3 stages again. So I think let's do. Maybe it's better to bring. Boy, it's a tough decision. I think it's better to put Miriel first on the battlefield, and hopefully this creature can also attack then. So then we will get a bunch of soldier tokens, and we can just use that instantly once Sky Strike Officer is on the battlefield. Yeah, we can sacrifice it, and thanks to Siege Veteran, we are just getting also a soldier token, and they are casting it again. Yeah, killing our soldier token. And also and enchanting our Siege Veteran. No blocks. They have something. Ninjutsu. Okay, that's all. So let's put the Fortified Beachhead on the battlefield. Sky Strike Officer. And then we'll receive 3 tokens. Let's put it on the officer. And yeah, let's attack. Here we have 3 tokens. Awesome. I mean, we can just tap them and we will draw cards. Officer is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I mean, in this whole set. Officer, because it's so easy. It's a flying creature, so in most cases it will just go, yeah, it will just attack, and the opponent doesn't have any creatures that can block this creature. Yeah, the Ambusher has lifelink. I mean, we can just block with one of those creatures. And let's tap it right now. Submit. Draw a card. It's unfortunately an island. Great. So we have also the Harbin Vanguard, Aviator, and let's see. Yeah, let's attack now. We can put a counter maybe on Muriel. Yeah, actually we can distribute 2, so let's also put one of the Harbin Vanguard and let's attack with all of these. Besides, yeah, I mean, you can also lose Siege Veteran, I think. Yeah, let's attack with all of these creatures. 5 attackers. So how many we will get actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, Harbin Vanguard Aviator also gives them +1/+1. You can see, I mean, it can escalate very fast, because the synergy between those creatures is just amazing. So GG. So we have 2 lands. We have also Laydown Arms. I mean, Laydown Arms can be sometimes critical, because it depends on the amount of planes that we have in the game. And actually it's only useful at the beginning, when we just want to exile some weak creatures from the opponent. But like creatures, for example, Shieldred, it's very hard. I mean, then we need then 5 planes on the battlefield, or 4. How much mana Shieldred costs? 4 or 5? Anyway, so let's wait, I would say, and then Recruitment Officer. Then we can also just look at the top 4 cards. The problem is we are playing against a mono blue deck. Maybe just our opponent doesn't have the right colors right now, but blue mana on the battlefield opened is not a good sign. You can actually expect some counter spells. Oh, it's a toxic deck also, but for sure they also have counter spells. So to Keisha's welcome. Hopefully they will not. Hopefully they will not count it. Come on, yeah, great. So let's exile the flying creature from the opponent. Now they will counter it, right? Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Okay, they will just bring it back to their hand. And let's attack. Yeah, this toxic blue-black deck is also on my list. Still need some wild cards also to buy those creatures. And I think also I think it's a very strong deck, because it's very fast, and especially in ranked games you need fast decks. Yeah, we can also exile it. Let's see if they will bring it back. No, this time we can exile it. And let's attack. Las Noches game. Yeah, White Wing hybrid, for sure they have 4 copies of this creature in their deck. And yeah, I really like to play with the tribal deck. It feels so strong and so homogeneous. I mean, it makes a huge difference especially if you're playing only block decks and you have a tribal deck. Boy, sometimes it can be very strong, so fast, and you can see that all the creatures are important. Every single creature has a purpose. So planes, I mean, we can also activate officers, the officer's ability, but I think, yeah, let's attack first. We'll create a token, draw a card. Awesome. I mean, we can just bring it back or activate the ability first. Siege veteran, yeah, GG. So we start the game. Yeah, we just need one more island, but I think at the beginning it's okay because we have Survivor of Corlys and we can use it also as a blocker, and then we can exile it from the graveyard and scry too. And hopefully until then we will draw an island. Also, it's very important to cast Skystrike Officer. Monastery Swiftspur, oh, that can be a very interesting match when you are playing against burn deck, and usually burn decks are very fast. So no attacks, and let's see if they are going to attack with the Monastery Swiftspur. We could block with both Survivor of Corlys because both have first strike, and yeah, we would kill it, and without losing any creatures. So now it's your time, officer. So yeah, if they have a burn spell and they will target Skystrike Officer, we can tap it and tap also the 2 other soldier creatures and draw a card. They want to transform this creature. Boah, it has ward, trample, and it's a free creature, nice. So we can tap those 3 soldiers. Great. Wow, those are great cards that we received. I think we can put... Maybe we can just cast Muriel, Shield of Argive, and we can attack. Great, none of those creatures has reach. So we create a token and 2 damage for the opponent. They are playing a burn deck. Okay, I mean, yeah. Actually, they are playing... how do you call it again? I just forgot. Izzet deck, right? Izzet. But still, where are the burn spells? Yeah, Kumano Faces. Wow, they will enhance it a lot. It's a 5/5. And it deals 1 damage to us. So yeah, I think they are going to attack us with the Spellstalker. Yeah, play with fire. Ooh, prowess. That's mean. Wow, we'll receive a lot of damage. Also, we are not going to block that... Nah. Actually, we can only block the Monastery Swiftspur, right? Because they don't have any mana left. So we'll just lose the token. And yeah, 7 damage to us then. And then we can also tap those 3 creatures. Draw a card. And Skystrike Officer is just great. I mean, this card can decide games, right? It's a 2/3 flying creature. We can draw so many cards. It produces tokens. I mean, it's a real game changer in my opinion. And yeah, it's so strong. Also in this tribal deck, in this tribal soldier deck, it might be the most important card from among those creatures. Let's attack, and wow, 8 creature tokens, soldier creature tokens. Yeah, GG. Opponent goes first, Harbin Vanguard, and also Tocacious Welcome. Finally we can start again the game with this card. So, but it's very unusual because we have plenty of those soldier tokens that only require 1 mana, like the Spectrum Sentinel, also the Recruitment Officer, but it's so unusual to draw Tocacious Welcome together with those creatures. Yeah, the Shuffler is just messing around. And are we going to play against the zombie deck? Let's see, Tainted Adversary, I think so, yeah. Blade Stitched Scab enhances the zombies. But that might be also an interesting game. Soldiers against zombies. So let's see which tribal is stronger. Tocacious Welcome. And what else? I mean, Harbin Vanguard maybe. It's also a 3/2 creature. We can also expect a lot of removal cards, so I think when Siege Veteran enters the battlefield, it will just die. So Headless Rider, ooh, but that's very dangerous. Because it can create a lot of zombie tokens. I think first we have to get rid of this card. The problem is we should also draw more land cards. So let's draw a card. Yeah, Plains. Hopefully they will not kill it instantly. But if they are going to attack with Headless Rider, we are blocking, definitely. With Siege Veteran we have to do this sacrifice. Persistent Specimen. Oh, a skeleton? Nah, come on. It doesn't fit in this deck. Yeah, you can just return it, but... Oh, they are attacking, that's a surprise. So, that was actually a very bad move. Tocacious Welcome and the Harbin. So we'll draw 2 cards. Come on, give us more lands. Ah! But the 4th copy of Tocacious Welcome. Necroduality, I hate this card, oh my god. I mean, whenever we are playing commander decks at home with my brother, and he has a zombie tribal commander deck, and Necroduality is in this deck, it's so powerful. I mean, it just copies all the creatures that enters the battlefield. It's sick. It's so powerful. So we have here the island. Yeah, Necroduality, I mean, come on. This card should be banned, honestly. It's not even that expensive. Only 4 mana, and then every zombie that enters the battlefield, it will be just copied. So, Rotten Reunion. Geralf. Oh, it gives all the zombies flying. But the good thing is, yeah, we have also plenty of flying creatures in this deck. Skystrike Officer, 3 copies. Oh my god, I mean, first Tocacious Welcome 4 copies, then Skystrike Officer. Yeah, lay down arms. How many planes do we have? 3. It's not possible. I mean, In the Trenches is also one of those. But I think, yeah, we just have to get rid of Geralf. And then, In the Trenches, we have to use it to get rid of the Necroduality. But let's see if we have enough time. So, let's see. Yeah, opponent also struggles a little bit with lands. They only have 4. Necro Duality. Yeah, head. Oh my god. Just imagine if you have like 2 of those Headless Riders on the battlefield. Now they can just copy. They will sacrifice maybe the... Yeah, Persistent Specimen, because you can just bring it back, right? Now they decided to kill the zombie token. And exploit. Yeah, they will do it again, sure. Oh, also they have a lot of cards in their hand. That was a very good move. And yeah, let's see, what can we do? We can actually attack with both Sky Strike officers. Blade Stitched Scab. Wow, that's a powerful army that we have here. Nah, I think we will... Shall we block? Maybe we can block with all the creatures. And let's see what they... Yeah, they will just probably kill the Sky Strike officer. But we have to avoid any more damage. Let's tap it. Submit free. And also because this cap enhances all the zombies. So what... I mean, we have to put in the trenches on the battlefield. Because the enchantment has to disappear. And then a Sky Strike officer. Recruitment officer. Yeah, we have to use that. Planes. And great, so we can actually put 2 more creatures on the battlefield. Also in the trenches that it enhances our creatures now. So maybe Survivor of Carlos because it has first strike. No, we just want to attack first. So we can create a token. And wow, this match is so intense. As long as Necro Duality is on the battlefield, it's really tensed. Oh, they have the sorcery spell. They can actually exile Survivor of Cardis. So let's see. Yeah, they will do that. Ah, they are exiling the Sky Strike officer. I mean, that's fine. We don't have any cards that can bring back our cards from the graveyard to our hand or to the battlefield. Another Scorpion. Ah, they are drawing also a lot of cards. So this game is very equal when it comes to drawing cards. Look at those Scorpions, 5/2, all of them have Death Touch. Champion of the Perished. Yeah, it will always get a counter whenever a zombie enters the battlefield. Oh, Fellstinger, here we go. So, yeah, we'll block with Corliss and with one of the tokens. Let's tap them first. Yeah, it's good also to draw a lot of those cheap soldiers. Yeah, perfect. Also the recruitment officer. And now, finally, we can just get rid of this. What a relief. Spectrum Sentinel. Yeah, let's put it on the battlefield. Well, we have to be careful because, yeah, we have 3 copies of that. So whenever we are putting a creature on the battlefield, I mean, now we can just put another one so we will not draw. Because it triggers only once per turn. And let's attack. Yeah, they don't have any creatures with reach. We create more. Yeah, our army is getting bigger than their army. So we can get rid of those lands. One more. Let's see. Actually, we can just get rid of the Tocacious Welcome. We are not going to cast it anyway. Wow, that's a very long match, by the way. Headless Rider. That's bad. But we only need also the Harbin, or maybe the Zephyr Sentinel. We just need more flying creatures. But yeah, the good thing is Survivor of course has first strike, so and we have actually also a lot of tokens, so they can attack with all the creatures. Yeah, Persistent Specimen, you should just take it out from the stack. It doesn't fit. If you want to make a tribal deck, just make sure that it's a tribal deck. And yeah, you can see Persistent Specimen, it's just a hinder also. So let's tap them. It's Siege Veteran. We can tap... Actually, we don't have to. Plains. Let's cast the Siege Veteran. Now we can put also the Tactician on the battlefield, so it enhances all of those creatures and maybe Survivor of Corliss. And let's attack. Oh yeah, we can also distribute. Oh yeah, that's it then. So yeah, it's 9 damage from the flying creatures. Pooh, that's an army. So GG. That was very intense. I mean, if we wouldn't get rid of the Necroduality, I think we would just be dead. It makes a huge difference once it's on the battlefield. You can also always just copy those creatures. So yeah, they're dead. They don't have any creatures with reach. Also, I don't think you can just cast an removal card with 1 mana. Yeah, they're trying. So, GG. Yeah, next. Next. Bam, bam. Okay. Yeah, now we are entering Diamond. Oh, I mean Platinum Tier 4. Great. So, we are playing against Zotfig. That's, yeah, our first game in Platinum. And as I said, I knew that this deck is too strong for gold. Even though it's just a block deck, but yeah, you could see... Actually, we didn't have so many struggles in gold. And yeah, because the level of this deck is very high. And you can see also a lot of those creatures there, just, yeah, a lot of them are rare cards, mythic also, like Muriel. And even those cheap cards are very useful. So Skystrike Officer. Yeah, turn 3 we already have 4 creatures on the battlefield. Let's attack. And we are playing against the Celestia deck. Human Art. So, yeah, I also want to make a deck with this card, with the Yoshian Dissident. And yeah, maybe it gives us some inspiration, because with Tokesha Welcome together with the Dissident, why not? Maybe it can be also a very strong deck then. So we have to get rid of this card. And let's put Harbin on the battlefield. Ah no, we don't want to tap it now, we will just attack first. And actually we can attack with one more. Yeah, we need 3, so yeah, those 3 will create another one. So that's it. Skystrike Officer, the MVP in this deck. Atraxas fall, destroy target, flank. Ooh, actually they should just aim for the Skystrike Officer. Oh, they have another one, Banishing Slash. Sure. Now let's put the maybe Survivor of Cardis and also, yeah, Spectrum Sentinel. Actually, we don't have so many options. Down to 8. Oh, they have, I mean, okay, yeah. I was mistaken, it wasn't a Celestia deck because they already played the Triumph. Yeah, the Triumph from New Capenna. Perfect. So the Tactician. Oh, I'm just realizing Yotian it's the same name as the card that the opponent played before, the Yotian Dissident, but it was just a different color combination. So GG. You go first! I really like that sentence. So let's put the planes on the battlefield, Survivor of Cardis, and then, yeah, Zephyr Sentinel also. But I think we'll just put it, play it at the end of our opponent's turn. 1 damage. And Skystrike Officer, you need this card 4 times in your deck. Yeah, the good thing is, actually, it matters either you have Skystrike Officer or Tokeshan Welcome at the beginning. It's just important to have one of these, at least at the beginning, so then you can be sure that you draw cards. Also, Tokesha's Welcome works very well with Zephyr Sentinel, because this creature has Flash, so, and it triggers only once per turn. So then we can also cast it in the opponent's turn, and we'll draw an additional card then. Skystrike Officer. So yeah, I think Survivor of Cardis we can also play. And yeah, so we have also Soul Partition, Invasion of Zendikar. I think this deck is also the deck that contains the Dinosaur and maybe Atraxa. Isn't it that deck? Oh no, I think Atraxa needs also other color combinations other than just green and red. So Merlin, Shield of Argive, and also Survive of Cardis. I mean, as long as we have another creature, it's fine. We can just put as many creatures as we can on the battlefield. We just have to keep one more. Even when they will just try to wipe out the whole battlefield, but I mean, I doubt, because they have the red-green combination. Etali, Primal Conqueror. Okay, they can exile, and I assume they can put those cards on the battlefield, yeah. Outland and Harbin Vanguard. It doesn't have haste, so we can tap it. Bam, bam, bam. Draw a card. So I think we can use Soul Partition and just bring the dinosaur back to the opponent's hand, and then also cast Siege Veteran. Ah, 3 islands, that's bad. Anyway, so let's distribute the counter, and we can attack with, yeah, let's attack with all those creatures. We just need to put some pressure on the opponent. Next turn I believe they will also cast the dinosaur again. So it's important to have as many creatures as we can on the battlefield. Yeah, they only have one flying creature. The other one doesn't have reach. They will just block. Yeah, survive with Corliss. That's even better for us because we can also scry. And we have 11 soldier tokens, so I believe that's it. But let's see what the Etali Primal Conqueror can do. Oh, bad. Only lands I saw. And I think we just also milled one land. Roaring Earth, yeah, that's the only card. And here, Lay Down Arms. So they can just get rid of one creature. That's funny. They can just use it on the soldier tokens because they have only... Yeah, because they don't have planes. So let's tap that. And draw a card. Yeah, we also have Lay Down Arms. Roaring Earth, and that's it. Yeah, our deck was just too fast. You just need to see how many lands they need. GG. Opponent goes first, that's fine, we have 3 lands. And we will start by casting Survivor of Corliss. Plains Corliss here. I mean, this card is very useful for just 1 mana. We have a small creature with first strike, but then we can also use the other ability. And the great thing is actually when we have like the Ocean Tactician, it enhances. Also in the trenches, it enhances our creatures. So then we could have also a free creature with first strike. 3 colored deck. Yeah, next turn I think... Yeah, we have to cast Harbin Vanguard Aviator or a Brusque Forge. That's funny because we have Survivor of Corliss, so actually it's not a danger as long as Corliss stays on the battlefield. But if they will remove our creature from the battlefield, it can be bad. But for now we can attack with both creatures. And Ura Brusque Forge. Yeah, in the trenches. With that card we can also exile it. But hopefully Corliss will stay as long as possible on the battlefield. Activate, maybe at the end? Or maybe Mirror. Yeah, I think we can cast it. So if they want to get rid of one of the creatures, it might be Mirror then. But then they have also to use like 2 burn spells. Or a Brusque Forge. So let's block with Corliss. Nice. Island, plains. So now we can just activate the ability. Let's pick... Yeah, the Sentinel. GG. So here we go. Siege Veteran. And Tocacious welcome. I mean, Tocacious welcome, sometimes I'm really surprised because it says whenever a creature with mana value 3 or less enters the battlefield. I mean, for me, 3 is just too much because it makes this card even more powerful. I could understand if you're just like mana value 2 or less, But even those creatures with mana 3, those creatures also count. That makes this enchantment even more powerful. So you have even a wider range then. And yeah, that's also an advantage because we have so many powerful creatures that cost 3 mana, like the Siege Veteran, we have the Sky Strike Officer, and although those creatures already produces soldier tokens, they also just cost 3 mana, so they will also trigger the welcome here. So yeah, that's why this makes this deck so special. Because Siege Veteran and the Sky Strike Officer are so pivotal in this deck. Murder, destroy target creature, so Plains and maybe Siege Veteran, yeah. I mean, all of those small creatures that we have on our hand, like the Recruitment Officer and the Siege Veteran, they replaces themselves. Because they are entering the battlefield, we are drawing a card. And then the opponent can have just a lot of those removal cards, but at the end we have an advantage because we have more cards and they will run out of those removal cards. But a very nice color combination we see at the opponent, wow. Enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. Okay. Ooh, how can we deal with that creature? We have to put the Tactician actually on the battlefield. But first let's see what we are going to draw. Soul Partition, nice. That's maybe even better. But I think we'll just wait first. We can also distribute a counter then. Let's put it on Survivor of Cardis. And let's attack with this creature. Yeah, we will keep Spectrum Sentinel because next turn we also want to draw cards. Ooh, 6/6. It requires all of the mana. Hexproof from Multicolored. Flying. So let's cast Spectrum Sentinel. Draw a card. Too many lands. And we have actually only 1 island. So let's cast Soul Partition, bring back the dragon here. And let's distribute, I think, on the Recruitment Officer, so we can also attack with this creature. But that's a lot of damage. 2 down to 3. Awesome. Also, we can then cast Zephyr Sentinel. But they have enough mana to cast the dragon again. Hulking Raptor. The Loyal Bodyguard. I mean, that's it then. Because they have only 3 creatures on the battlefield, let's cast Sentinel in case they have maybe something for 1 mana. Nope. Plains, great. Soul Partition again. Yeah, that can be very useful actually. I mean, even though you're just bringing back a card to the opponent and they can cast it once more just for paying 2 mana more. But I mean, it gives you time. That's why it's so important. And in this deck, you can see, I mean, how many creatures we have right now on the battlefield. So quick and all attack. Yeah. Bam. Awesome. GG. So yeah, with the soldier deck we have reached platinum, and I hope you liked the episode. I hope I could show you the synergy between those cards. And yeah, tribal decks are so mighty, and especially for block decks they are very good. And you can see also the synergy, the theme, everything is awesome about this deck. I really like to play with that. Also very competitive, and maybe it's even possible to reach yeah, what's next? Diamond, yeah, maybe to reach diamond. And so yeah, if you like my format, I'm just creating decks from one certain set. Please subscribe, leave a like, give me feedback. You can also give me some input, everything. Yeah, everything is welcome. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.